or the manufactured patches that were in them in the originals, but I might be able to do something cool with it if I can get it on the calendar. It's something I like personally, and the price range is right. It's kind of a high-end product, but it's like in between exquisite and ultimate. So I think a lot of people like that. So the Quantum tried to hit that spot. So.
Oddball question: will we do Formula One cards? If there's enough interest, we look at anything like that. But right now, cards like that seem to fit really well into a product like Goodwood Champion. So, yeah. So, you want to pick someone for this?
Yeah, let's you pick over there.
We're gonna hide their address a little better, guys.
So just fold it over, maybe. So it's just,
Chris Taylor.
It's like a day of Chris's here.
yeah.
All right, Chris, let's open up your box of 2014 Upper Deck Football. This recently just hit. Something cool about this product are the predictor cards.
Yeah, that's another thing I brought back. That would be cool to have.
So if you had none of the wild cards won, but if you had, was Trey Mason was first running back? No, it was Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop Sankey.
First running back,
First quarterback.
Bortles,
yeah.
and
Sammy
first
Watkins.
wide receiver, Sammy Watkins. So if you had those cards, you can send them in and get a complete set of all 5 cards that were featured there. Limited edition, those will begin shipping at the end of June, hopefully, and it should be pretty cool. But the cards themselves have pretty cool value.
Right, Johnny Manziel predictors that people will still collect. They're
they
really,
look good and they're hard to pull, so
they're not like everywhere. Like the old predictors were every other pack, so I tried to instill some value by making them rare.
Here's an Anton Exum autograph
No,
card.
they will not be autographed.
Cornerback from Virginia Tech.
Anthony Barr. Oh, speak of the devil. Predictor card. But Kelvin Benjamin, Carolina Panther. He might actually have a huge year too, because Steve Smith's gone, and really all they have, I think, is Taquan Underwood and Jason Avant there. So Cam Newton needs somebody to throw to, and I think he's definitely going to be one of the guys.
So you're getting 2-star rookies out of every pack, so pretty loaded there. And then you have a lot of legendary players like Joe Namath. Great photography, as always, which is really well known for the Upper Deck base brand.
There's actually a Marquise Lee number to 430.
That's a sweet
UD Authentic
card. Now the UD Authentics are something a little new.
Yeah.
Very thick, premium type of cards. So
I tried to make them thick, and I added some rainbow foil behind the originals. Kind of look like that, but I tried to make them a little more modern. So hopefully people like them. They're a cool looking card. I think they came out pretty good.
Yeah.
So here's one of the guys I actually got to meet this year. He was actually a really cool guy. Bishop Sankey. He was actually the first.
First running
back. It's an autograph.
Off the board autograph. So that's a pretty sweet picture too.
Yeah, it is great photography.
Yeah, the photography is amazing in this.
I gotta tell you, Chris Taylor, you're doing all right so far. So Blake Bortles, rookie for you. It's kind of a big deal. Might want to hold on to that one.
Bishop Sankey 94 retro. It's actually 20-year anniversary of this design, so I thought I'd throw that in this year. So, and we added autograph versions of the 94 design too. I see you there, Steve. Letterman, T.J. Jones, Letterman numbered to 75. Notre Dame guy. First round of Luck Auto Redemptions. I think those are going out pretty soon.
Yeah, they're being Luck Auto Redemptions are being packaged right now, and we'll be shipping by the end of this month for sure. So those are all going to you, Chris. And then another cool aspect of that this 2014 product is the College Tribute patch cards. And Jason, you can talk to it, but I'm going to move you guys around so you can see we've got a full set of these cards here.
Yeah, we tried to get something different than the mascots. We've already done the mascots, so I tried to, one of our brand manager and myself tried to come up with some cool things that resonate with the schools that maybe people that went to that school or are currently going there, it resonates with them and they see it and they go, wow, it reminds me of being there. Or
So what's cool about this is it's not just another jersey card. It's not just another autograph card. We know that we need to do innovative things that are different, that also kind of bring different types of fans into the collecting experience. When you have cards out there that are unique and different, that speak to where you went to school, it creates a pretty exciting experience. So if you went to Cal, you got that experience. You see that card out there, though, it potentially brings in a new user and a new collector. And really, that's something good not only for Upper Deck, but for the collectible category as a whole. Because one thing that you guys ultimately want is more collectors out there to trade with, more collectors out there who are interested in your cards, and increase the size of the category in general. So.
And I see a guy requesting Akron Zips. I'm actually, it's going to overflow into next year's 2015 UD football. I'm going to continue the patches, so you'll probably see a lot more, maybe some smaller schools and some cooler ones that didn't make it in this year's set that a lot of people are upset, like, why didn't this make it? But I wanted to drag it out so that way people could collect the set next year, too.
Yeah, the piece in the background over here, we had a question about that. That actually is a Gretzky breaking through, so it's a pretty cool Upper Deck authenticated piece, where the signature actually goes through the glass, which is pretty neat. There's a couple other cool things in here we'll probably show you guys at the end.
Yeah.
So, that being said, we did for the retro, we did Upper Deck football. I've got some picks I want to share. So for me, I think, from what I've seen from collectors over the years, Quarterbacks are always tricky because their values are usually the most premium. So I think you're best off if you try to get your quarterbacks from opening packs. You have a better chance of not paying through the nose on them. Wide receivers, I am kind of hesitant on wide receivers. I think that they, if you get a guy like Megatron, he's going to have great value. But there's so many of those guys who look like they're can't miss situations and they just sputter out. So I tend to steer clear of wide receivers. Where I think the most value potentially is in running backs. The NFL doesn't see the need for them as much anymore, but we all know if we play fantasy, you better have a running back or two in the first couple rounds or you're in trouble all season long. But what we see a lot with rookies is there's guys like Alfred Morris who comes out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden there's huge value on his cards. So from strictly a prospecting standpoint, I think the running backs have the most potential value. Guy I like, and I like the guys who go with the bigger teams or teams where they have a chance to succeed. We talked about Dre Archer earlier. Pittsburgh, he's going to have a chance to perform right off the bat. A guy like is Carlos Hyde for the 49ers. Trey Mason, the Rams, going to get some opportunities. And I like Andre Williams of the Giants, BC running back. But Giants just have such a great history of running backs coming in and producing. And in a big market like that, you're going to have a lot of collectors. So we'll see how that goes. And then, another player that has a lot of media attention around him is Michael Sam. And, it's a little, there's all these taboos about, whether to talk about him or not. But, his inclusion in a lot of our sets is historic. And it's going to be, you can see right away that there is a lot of interest in his trading cards. His autograph Upper Deck cards are selling for $25 to $45, and it's kind of an interesting and historic type of card. So if you pull those cards, you've got a great opportunity to either cash in or keep kind of a historic type of card. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. One thing that's for sure is the Rams. While he's played football in Missouri, it might not be the last team he plays for, but he'll always be a member of Missouri. He's got a lot of work to do to make the team in particular, so we'll see how that goes. But in terms of his collectibles, his licensed collectibles have been doing very well for Upper Deck. A couple programs I want to talk about before we finish up and get to this last break. One is Upper Deck Random Acts of Kindness. You may have heard a little bit about it, but with our 25th anniversary, we are really pushing to try to make this a kinder, happier hobby. So we are, as Jason said, we're listening on message boards. We're all over Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and looking for collectors who give back, looking for collectors who are positive advocates for the hobby of trading cards. again, we want people, one of the things this 25th anniversary does is there's a lot of people who haven't collected a while and are coming back and trying to find out more about the hobby. So we want to make sure that there's people out there that are helping them take the training wheels off and find out what they've missed. So that's what this program is. You can't request one of these mail days, but randomly, and you've seen a lot of people on Twitter and such getting these surprise packages from Upper Deck, and it's really exciting to get a mail day that you don't expect. And we really try to cater it to who those collectors are, so give them something special. I see someone talking about Magic Papa. He got something very cool for sure. Another program I want to talk about, one of my favorite football cards of the year is this Jack Miller card, and what Upper Deck's doing with Heroic Inspirations. There's a lot of great stories that are told that aren't told, but we can tell through trading cards, and it's very important for us as we look at charity efforts to leverage the power of our brand to tell some really cool sports stories. So Jack Miller is a 9-year-old now with pediatric brain cancer. We produced this card for him. We did an event at Mike Stadium Sports Cards where he signed autographs. Chris had some of the Colorado State Rams signed a piece for him. And it's just a really great story. There's so many negative stories about our industry. It's time for us to start telling some good ones. And that's only going to help the industry and the category as a whole. So we've done some more of these. This is Jacqueline Murphy. You may have seen her story on HBO. It will put you down. It will make you cry pretty good, but it's very inspiring. And our Heroic Inspirations is something that you're going to see us continue with. So. Now, as a special surprise, I want to invite in someone that a lot of you in the hobby probably know. We're going to give Sergio Dubois a call from Busting Packs.
Must be completed as dialed.
Oh, maybe I should dial 9. We'll try that.
Terrence Williams cards are pulled in here.
But I thought it would be interesting to have someone outside of Upper Deck come on to talk a little bit about what they thought about the draft. And then we will get to Quantum Time, everyone, for your chance to see this awesome product. So, yes, Mandy Schwartz is another one. Is Sergio there? Oh, no, we didn't pick up yet.
Hello?
Hi, is Sergio in?
Hello?
Hi, is Sergio in?
Yeah, just a second.
Thanks. Uplifting Athletes is a group we've looked at, yeah?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Sorry, we're doing a live event right now.
I can't get a hold of her right now. I thought she left the office. Is
Okay.
there something I can help you with?
Maybe I dialed the wrong number. Let me try again. I hope I got Sergio's number right.
He said she's not available. Awkward.
That was awkward.
A little awkward turn.
This is what happens when you do a live event. You just don't know. Well, if we don't get him, we'll get to the Quantum sooner, which I think is everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
Sergio!
Yes.
Hey, Chris Carlin and the Upper Deck team, how are you?
Hey, Chris, doing well. Hey, Upper Deck team.
Hello.
So we also have probably at least 100 collectors typed in as well, watching on Breakers TV. So we thought it would be interesting for you from Busting Packs to tell us a little bit about what you have going on, and then talk to us a little bit about some of your favorite draft picks and guys that you're looking forward to this year.
Oh, man. It's just a super exciting time for me. The Super Bowl doesn't come close to, in terms of excitement, the NFL draft. And it's just kind of every team gets to start over, and even the teams that haven't had success in over a decade are all excited, thinking that this is their year and their picks are the best picks. So with the 2014 class from a collecting standpoint, I think probably the Upper Deck team and every collector in the country can't wait to get the 2013 class behind them. And, this is a quarterback-driven league, and for us it's a quarterback-driven hobby. All the talent positions. That's what sells. Offensive tackles and, defensive ends win ball games. But for us, collectors want quarterbacks. They want a lot of quarterbacks. And they want, sexy wide receivers and running backs. can, break free for a 100-yard touchdown. So 2013 was just lackluster in terms of big name, talent position guys. And the 2014 class is just absolutely loaded with them. So,
what are some names that you like?
Stoked at the quarterback, running backs, and wide receivers, and just the depth of them. I mean, we've got some huge names coming in the 5th and 6th rounds that already have collectors talking on the forums.
For sure. Now, I know you said you wanted to get the 2013 class behind you, but we just opened a pack of 2013 Ultimate Football and pulled a Terrence Williams rookie and a Terrence Williams autographed Super Jersey rookie. So I don't think you'd want to let that get behind you. But who are the big names besides Manziel and Bortles that you're looking for?
Long term, 2013 class could end up being really strong, just not necessarily at the quarterback position.
Sure.
We only had 2 people really headline getting no quarterbacks taken in the first round, and yet Geno Smith and E.J. Manuel, that this year might not have been, in the top 5 quarterbacks taken, might not have even been in the top 6 or 7, but they were the big names, and that's what our hobby needs is quarterbacks to sell boxes. But in terms of the other positions, 2013 could end up being a very strong running back class. Wide receivers between Terrence Williams and let's not forget DeAndre Hopkins, who could end up being an all-time great. It's just they get kind of forgotten in a hobby that is so quarterback-focused. People collect backup and third-string quarterbacks that have a potential to be Tom Brady in 10 years more than they collect other cards. So for me, the 2013 class, I'm finding a lot of value in them, and I'm hanging on to a lot of them.
Sure.
And boy, Terrence Williams, I pulled a Terrence Williams, one of the SPX, I think it's Authentic Jersey Signatures. And so I pulled one of those in a personal box of Quantum that I bought the other day. And I was absolutely stoked to pull that. So it's a really, really pretty product.
Now, tell us a little bit about what you thought about Quantum. It's a new product. We're going to open it up in a little bit here for fans.
We posted a, kind of a survey on the Blowout forums asking everybody for their input. And there's no denying the rookie signature patches. So quarterbacks drive products in this hobby. And, ever since SP Authentic invented the rookie patch auto, rookie patch autos drive products in terms of collectability and what collectors think. And rookie signature patches from Quantum are just, they're second to none in terms of the aesthetic appeal. The design team over there just knows what they're doing. The acetate over the card reminded me a lot of the 2009 UD Black slideshow autographs, which to this day are some of my favorite cards ever made. So essentially you've got like a rookie patch autograph behind the glass. I can't get enough of them.
All right, well, we're going to get to that in a second, but before we pull that name, tell us a little bit about what you're doing on Sports Card Album, because I think most fans here would think that's pretty cool if they're not on it already.
Sure, Sports Card Album, I do a lot of trading and buying and selling on forums, Blowout Cards and Beckett and Freedom Cardboard, etc. And so on all these forums, you post pictures of your cards from PhotoBucket and whatnot. And so a little over a year ago, I set out to create a better alternative for collectors to manage their collections online. So we created Sports Card Album, photo management site just for card collectors. And the idea was that you could take a picture with your phone when you're at the card shop, take a picture of your cards, and they're automatically organized on the computer when you get home. Beautiful collection. And, at the same time, all of your friends can see when you pull new cards and what's in your collection. So sometime in March, we launched the Sports Card Album app. And so as of next week, we're going to have a fully functional free app on the App Store. And so it's just a really cool thing, and we've had some phenomenal support from collectors all over the world using this to share their collection. So encourage anybody who hasn't seen Sports Card Album to check it out.
All right, now we're going to open this pack of Quantum right now, but you mind staying on the phone with us, talking through anything cool that we got? Cool. All right. Are you guys ready? The entire contents of this pack are going home with one collector who pre-registered with us for the 3 of them. Dig deep, Jason.
Oh, we'll take this
Yeah,
guy right in the
yeah,
edge
yeah.
here.
Some guy's trying to get out.
We got
We got a request for another Chris. Let's see.
Michael R6.
1 sec here.
Last name is 6. The number 6.
All right, Michael R6. Here we go. So what you're getting with Quantum is really almost an exquisite-like box experience. The packaging is very similar. The difference is that there might still be an exquisite this year. This is a product that is slightly less expensive SRP. But what's really unique about it is it contains 2 draft classes. So you've got a 2013-14 product for the first time ever. So you will open up the tin, and you'll see on the top is a pack that contains a rookie card for a 2014 rookie, and then you have a pack, again, very similar to the exquisite type of experience. So let's go ahead and see who Michael got for his 2014 rookie. Careful.
This guy says, when did they come out? They came out on draft day.
Yay.
On the 8th, May 8th.
It's kind of a stealth release. So again, you're going to find the rookies have a very thick nature to them.
Jason Morrow, New
tight
York
end.
Jets.
He was like their 17th pick, or
Yeah.
So
Texas
top
Tech.
20.
That guy could be one of the best tight ends of the last few years. That guy's got Rob Gronkowski written all over him.
And he's playing in a pretty big market. So
Yeah.
that's a nice one, Michael.
He did some damage in the offseason with the Jets.
Nice.
So pretty cool to be able to open a product right on draft day that has a pretty premium type of rookie card in it right off the bat.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice little teaser.
Marquise Gooden, wide
Buffalo
receiver,
Bill. Texas college
good
player.
Texas boy.
Yeah.
We've got a signature patch of a guy named Denard Robinson
Those are sweet.
That's a nice.
Yeah.
Those are
with a
Triple color
plexiglass.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty beautiful.
It's kind of hard to. These are one of those things that don't scan well, but you see them in person, and you're like, wow. Again, very thick card.
And when you're dealing with PETG and like paint pens, which would look really good, though, that is just a disaster waiting to happen when you sign on top of plastic with paint, with players shuffling the cards.
I was just saying, someone said something about Justin Hunter posting some.
Some photos on that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
I don't
is.
know what that is.
So here's my guy, the guy that I like, that I think is very underrated, from 2013, Mike Glennon. So this is his rendition autograph card. This one is limited to just 5 copies. Again, Tampa Bay quarterback. He was a string bean when I did the signing with him, but he's definitely filled out, and he's got a good arm and could make some things happen.
Especially with Mike Evans going there, they're going to have good receiving
Yeah.
class.
Oh, yeah, giving him those weapons.
Absolutely.
They got a running back, too.
Yeah, they got Charles Sims.
Yeah, Sims.
Speaking of running game, any Florida fans out there? Nice running back.
That goes.
Yeah.
Mike goes.
I had it in fantasy.
And they have Doug Martin coming back this year off injury. So.
Yeah. Pocket hamster.
Big sweet patch here. John Hanna.
Muscle hamster.
Is that some stitching on the top?
It's actually it's a jersey.
It's a wedding patch.
And last card, signature patch, Tyler Eifert from Notre Dame. Again, really cool patch. It's got that acetate, so the autograph almost appears as though it hovers or is floating over the actual swatch. So pretty sweet stuff, to say the least. And those are all going to Michael R6. Congrats, Michael.
Awesome job with the multicolored patches, by the way. I haven't seen many at all, if any, single-colored swatches. And on those RPAs, they're just looking great.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, thank you, Sergio. We appreciate it, and I know a lot of the collectors appreciate all that you do to keep the hobby going. Thanks for being a good advocate out there.
Thanks so much for having me, everyone.
All right, take care.
Take care.
And yes, as we do more of these events, we would love to have guys like the Truth on, and maybe a little Adam Gilman. We'll see. So yeah, but we really appreciate everyone for tuning in. This was a lot of fun for us. We kept it right on schedule, which is cool. I want to show a couple other Quantum cards while we have you. These are the signature numbers. This is a cool Altoon. These cards are beautiful. Tell me a little bit about these. Full bleed.
Those are just like a full bleed insert. It's nothing, it's kind of low numbered. Try to just do a nice clean photo with just the name and an autograph.
All hard signed. This one's number 4 of 7. Guy you might have heard of, Jerry Rice. This guy who's kind of in the doghouse with us right now for sharing some things. Maybe you shouldn't have. Another sweet card, Jerry Rice.
Yep.
The goat.
So,
Hard signed autograph. Rookies like Marcus Lattimore.
49 on that.
Another Mike Glennon autograph. Got some old timers, legends. Here's Billy Cannon. Billy Sims. Pretty big player. Jay Manuel.
sorry, scratch. Beautiful cards.
Aaron Dobson. You got Barner. Whoop. Whoop.
That's a sweet patch.
And, you know, just the base are really classy, thick. You know, you get really good vibe off those. So that is Quantum. Definitely something you should check out. Again, look for some other high-end announcements from us this week. Anything else you guys want to share? Will we do a raffle for the Gretzky? No, that stays here in the boardroom. Let me show you some other cool things real quick while we've got you.
Never inscribed.
This is something cool we just got signed by Jordan for our 25th anniversary. He says congrats on 25, which is pretty cool. Here's an item on a signing that I actually did with Ken Griffey Jr. Great guy. Again, these are not for raffle. These are items in our boardroom, personalized Upper Deck. So here's another cool one from Upper Deck Authenticated. You guys may have heard of these guys. Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. So this is just a area where we have a lot of our meetings, etc. But again, we want to thank all the fans for allowing us to spend a little time with you today. This is definitely something we want to do a little bit more of. Great opportunity for us to get some feedback from you. And any other questions or concerns, feel free to email us at upperdeckmarketing@upperdeck.com, and we'll take a look at them from there. Is Unity breaking its own product now? No, we are not. We did this as a special event with all the product going to our fans. Anything else, Keon, here? I think that's about it. Thanks, everyone. We appreciate it, and we'll look forward to keep bringing you the best and making sure that we are the collector's choice. Thanks so much.
Thanks, everybody.